Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, let's learn a Python program, that is write a Python function that accepts a list and check if all elements are distinct. So distinct here refers to elements present in the list are unique or not. So given a list as an input to the Python function should check if the elements present in the list are unique or not, and based on that, so it should return true or false values. So that is a problem statement. So let me define a function that checks the elements are distinct or not. So let me define, that is check underscore distinct. So this is a function name and we have to pass a list, that is list name is items. So for now, so let's use a pass statement over here, and in the main program, so let's try to accept a list for now. So in order to get the list, so let's ask a user to enter the list length. So let me take length variable, and let's use input function call, and here let's ask a user to enter list length. Yeah, so once the user enters a list length, so let's convert it into an integer type using a type conversion. Yeah, so once we get the list length, so let's take a empty list, and let's ask a user to enter the list items, and let's try to fill the empty list, that is my list equals to empty. So for now, so I'll be iterating from 0 to the list length and asking a user to enter list items. So let me use for loop for underscore in range of the list length. Yeah, I'll be using underscore because I don't need the offset or the index. So once the during the first iteration, so let's take temp a variable, and let's use input function call, and here let's ask a user to enter list item. Yeah, so this is of type integer, so let's use a list of integers for this problem statement, and let's convert it into an integer. So once we get the temp item, we have to add it to the list. So in order to add, so let me use a built-in function append, and let's pass the temp value to the list. Yeah, so this is a method to get the list of integers as an input to the program. So once we get the list of integers, so let's take another variable flag, that is flag equals to, let's call the function that is check underscore distinct, and let's pass the input list to it. Yeah, so this variable, that is a flag variable, is used to store true or false, that is a boolean value. And if the flag is true, that means all the elements in a list are unique. And if the flag is false, so that refers to all the elements present in the list are non-distinct or not unique. So once we define the statements in the main program, so let's go to the function. So in the function, so I'll be iterating all the elements from the list and checking if element is present in the remaining part of the list. So for that, I'll be using enumerate function as well. So let's use for loop, and let's use index and item, that is for index comma item in, let's use enumerate, and let's try to enumerate the given list. Yeah, so once we get the index as well as item, so let's check if item is present in the remaining part of the list. For that, I'll be using a list slicing method. So let's take if statement, if item in, so let's take the complete list and let's try to slice it to get the remaining part of the list. So let's use index plus 1 colon. So this will give us the remaining part of the list. So we are checking if item is present in the remaining part of the list, and if the item is present, if the statement is true, so then you have to return false. So that means the list containing elements are not distinct. So once we are done with the for loop, so there is no return value of false, so let's return true. So that means list containing all elements are unique or distinct. So this is true. Yeah, so this is a complete Python function that accepts a list and checks if all the elements are distinct or not by iterating the item by item and checking if item is present in the remaining part of the list. So once we are done with the function, so let's get back to the main program. So in the main program, so we have to check if flag is true or false. So let's use if flag. So if the flag is true, so then what you have to print is list elements are distinct. So let's print list elements are, yeah, so list elements are distinct if the flag is true, else you have to take for negative scenario as well. So let's print the list elements are not distinct. Yeah, so this is a complete Python program to check if given list is distinct or not. So let me run this program and let me show you how it works. So enter the list length. So let's give 4. So 1, 2, 1 and 3. So you can see 1 is repeated. So you have to get the list elements are not distinct. So this is the statement we got from the program. Yeah, so let me run it again. So enter the list length. So let's give 4 and now let's give 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you can see list elements are unique. So it has been printed, that is list elements are distinct. Yeah, so this is a complete Python function that accepts a list and a list is of type integer and checks if all elements are distinct or not. So that completes the program. So I'll give this code in the description of this video. So that's it in this video. Hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Bye.